Police have said for the first time they believe at least 50 migrants were tortured and thrown overboard after being accused of witchcraft on a horror boat crossing to Europe. The first allegations of mass high seas executions on board the overcrowded vessel emerged at the start of the month after 248 survivors were rescued off the African coast and taken to Gran Canaria. Detectives began investigating after witnesses brought ashore claimed to have seen fellow migrants beaten up and shot after people smugglers in charge of the boat accused them of being witches when they suffered engine problems and started running out of food. Subsequent reports said 17 men, 16 Senegalese nationals and 1 Gambian, had been arrested and remanded in custody by a Spanish judge probing the allegations. Police later said 19 suspects had been detained as they released the first images of the arrests and detailed for the first time in an official statement the results of their inquiries into the nightmare Atlantic crossing so far. The migrants were brought ashore at Arguinegin on Gran Canaria's southern coast on August 25th, a day after the overcrowded vessel, known as a cayuco, was rescued off the African city of Dakhla, 265 miles from the Canaries by Spanish Coast Guards, after Moroccan officials said they were unable to help. A spokesman for Spain's national police in Gran Canaria said today, as the force released footage of the suspects being hauled handcuffed onto a bus from refugee reception centres they had initially been taken to. National police officers have arrested 19 people on suspicion of murders and torture on board a cayuco rescued on August 24th. The vessel was adrift in waters off Gran Canaria, and 248 migrants were in it, although one subsequently died in hospital. Several migrants who were travelling in it spoke of murders, wounding and torture committed during the crossing. The disappearance of at least 50 people thrown into the sea by the alleged people smugglers is also being investigated. All of those held, who were travelling in the same boat, have been remanded in custody after appearing in court. The police force added, the investigation points to the vessel having left Senegal initially with around 300 people on board, with the estimated disappearance of at least 50 migrants during the 11 days the journey apparently lasted.